One, two, get down. Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. I paid the cost to be the boss.
All right, guys, so this question was asking you to come up with a definition of an obtuse triangle. Now, we know a lot about triangles and angles by now, so we should be able to come up with a very specific definition for this, and I'm going to help you do that right now. Think back to last week, I think, when I had you try to draw a triangle with two right angles. And remember, you couldn't do it, right? It was impossible. And that's because all triangles are going to have at least two acute angles. That's right. Two angles in a triangle have to be acute. So to figure out different types of triangles, you really just have to look at that third angle to figure out what type of triangle it is. Here's an example. We have two acute angles. Like I said, it has to have two acute angles. So we have to look at this third angle right here to decide what it is. That third angle, if I test it out with this piece of paper, it lines up with the edges pretty closely, doesn't it? So that's a right angle. That means that this is a right triangle, since that third angle is a right angle. Here's another one. We have two acute angles right here, so we have to look at the third angle to figure out what type of triangle it is. Since that third angle is smaller than a right triangle, see how the edges don't line up on this one? This is an acute triangle. So acute triangles have all three angles are acute, like this one. This last one is an obtuse triangle. Like I said, it has to have two acute angles. And then we look at this third angle up here to figure out what it is. If I try to line it up with the corners of my paper, that angle is a lot bigger than a right angle. So that's an obtuse angle. The third angle is obtuse here. So this is an obtuse triangle. So the definition that you should come up with here is that an obtuse triangle is a triangle that has one obtuse angle and two acute angles. An important thing to see is that it doesn't really matter where the angles are. You can turn this around. Like I go this way, that's still an obtuse triangle. And go this way, that's an obtuse triangle. Upside down, still an obtuse triangle. It doesn't matter where the angle is. As long as one angle is obtuse and the other two are acute, then you have an obtuse triangle.